You need strong VAR in Glasgow, and by flip, we didn't get it today, did we, buddy?
With a strong call for Michael Beale, though.
Strong call for Michael Beale. Let's Partick Thistle score. No, what, we're going to dive straight into that. What do you think of that? I think it's very dodgy.
I think it's Admiral.
Admiral? No, I'm no buying it. I think if that's in Europe, if that's against Celtic, he's no doing it.
Now, here's the thing.
He's fucking no doing it. Even if it's in the league, I don't think he's doing it against a team.
Let's say that's against Celtic in the Scottish League Cup, but Celtic are ahead, and Rangers score that goal to equalise. Is he going to allow Celtic to go up and take a 2-1 lead with 20 minutes to go?
Exactly. It's all about it's all about circumstances.
And again, what if that goal happened when Partick were 1-0 up? Would he have allowed Partick to go up and take a 2-1 lead with 20 minutes? No, but then again, that's all ifs and buts. Fair play to Michael Beale.
But where do you draw the line? Like, because I'm going to be honest, the penalty that Rangers got, I know Tav missed it, but it's not even a penalty. It's not even in the box. So, say Beale thinks, oh well, that penalty there, that wasn't actually a penalty. Oh, I'm going to let them go score. Oh, see the goal at Partick Thistle. See the third Rangers goal. It's a Partick Thistle own goal. I feel sorry for them. Where do you draw the line with that shit? What's worse, right? What Tillman did, which is totally illegal, or a penalty being given when it's not a penalty? Honestly, what's worse there? It's only the way they perceive it.
So what you're saying is Ange yesterday should have told that guy to miss the penalty, Hattati?
Aye, well, Ange was too busy eating a fucking pie. I don't care about
Steak
Ange.
bite for Greg's.
This is a Rangers review.
£2.50.
We don't need to talk about Celtic. Celtic are the only team since...
No, we don't, but I'm actually taking heavy criticism on this channel for saying that VAR screwed St Mirren yesterday, so I just wanted to bring it up.
Well, it did. And today, VAR screwed both clubs. So.
Apparently, according to the rule books, it wasn't a penalty, but... I mean, it was a penalty, but that's bullshit. How can you define if that was an intentional handball? But anyway, I'm not going to talk about it, but anyone who thinks that I was wrong yesterday, you're wrong. I'm right. Simple as that.
That's it. He's spoken. But let's go to the start of this game. The Rangers completely on the back foot. Cantwell playing absolutely abysmal. Subbed at half time, rightfully so. I mean, this is Rangers' team today. McGregor, Barisic, Sands, Davies, Tav, Raskin, Kamara, Hadji, Cantwell, Tillman, Cholak, right?
Sounds like it should be beating Partick Thistle.
If you take out Kent and Morelos, right, so that they're out of the team, and realistically, Beale said we don't need to rely on them. Therefore, if they go, it's all right. The only person you're missing for the strongest 11 there is Goldson, and if you prefer, maybe certain other people. So how the fuck's that not good enough to beat Partick Thistle?
So what you're saying is Rangers do rely on Kent Morelos?
Yes, and it was more evident than ever.
And they need to get them signed up to long-term deals.
Cholak was shite.
I think people are... Well, I don't know if they're coming to the realisation yet, but I think you need to accept that Morelos is the best striker at Rangers. You know what? Yeah, he was out of form for a while. Cholak came in, scored goals, he was doing well, but as an all-round overall player, I mean, you would... I don't care. See, when you're going into Old Firm games or you're going into Champions League games, you would much rather Morelos up front than Cholak. Now, Cholak might be a better finisher, I'm not denying that, but in terms of quality, I think Rangers should bite the bullet, offer Morelos a new deal.
They should, and this was...
Same with Kent. 4 years, 5 years, boom, signed.
This was Cholak's first game since... No, not first game. First goal since when? Have a guess.
October 27th.
October 29th, so I mean you're...
Fuck, I was close.
I think it's 29th, you could be right. But anyway, I know it's the late end of October, right? Which is what... That's near...
Against Aberdeen. But everyone scores against Aberdeen, so it's not that impressive.
I mean, that's near 4 months ago. Now, I know he was out injured, he had a World Cup, right, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, that's a long time. And since then, Morelos has came back and he's...
Bang, scoring goals.
Exactly, right. But I mean, I'm not going to put it just down to Cholak, because the entire team was shite. Hadji starting this game... You know, he can't go in too much on Hadji because he's literally back for 15 months out. So you can't pin it on him. But Cantwell, who's had a few games, they get up to speed now.
See, you know what I actually originally wanted to say? I think when Rangers signed Cantwell, it was a fucking dud. But people, I can't really say that. I didn't want to go in too hard because people are like, oh, you're just hating on the Rangers. No, I mean, I did insinuate that there was a reason. I mean, this guy hasn't been good for like 3 to 4 seasons. And that's not form. Form is like a season, not 4 years. Exactly. If you've been poor, you've been piss poor for 4 years, it's not because you're out of form or it's because you're not getting along with the manager. Because if that was the case, you would have got to move. If it was the manager that was an issue, you would have got to move a lot, sooner than 40. It's just maybe it was just a flash in the pan.
Wait, I mean, you've got to be honest. He's played what? How many games he played now? 3? 4? 4 games? Maybe 4 games. We're going to call it. He's not. I think he got an assist in the last game, right? When we scraped it against Kelly.
He played a.
Personally, I was more impressed with Aaron Ramsey after 4 games, and considering how bad Aaron Ramsey was, that's not good showing for Cantwell. He can't beat anyone, right? And he doesn't have any strength.
He did play that great simple pass to Morelos, and Morelos done the good flick that made Cantwell look good, and then Kamara scored.
Remember that? Oh, he's not afraid. Now, Raskin, on the other hand, was pretty good in this game, grabbed himself an assist, but the first goal for Partick, penalty, hits off Cholak's arm, it's never a penalty. I mean, he's in mid-air with one leg touching the ground. How did they expect him to jump like a plank? And it literally skims off his fingers. Now, I said in my review, they would not give this if it's 3-0 Rangers, simply for the fact it's 0-0 they've gave this. You know how they work? That's how they manipulate it. It is.
What do you mean by that?
VAR is corrupt. That's the only way they'll give decisions like I've seen the game's close. Did you see the incident?
So alright, wait. You think that they gave Partick Thistle a decision because it was level?
Yeah, personally I do believe it.
You think they're screwing Rangers?
No, and I'm not saying it's a sole incident. I'm saying this is across the world in VAR. I genuinely think that. Yeah, and it was the screw Rangers. Of course it was. Never a fucking penalty.
So, take it back, it was a VAR decision yesterday to screw St Mirren.
Yeah, I'd
like
say
I
so.
said in my title?
Yeah, I'd say
Fair
so.
enough, thank you, I stand corrected.
I mean, we saw yesterday, Arsenal against Brentford, winning 1-0. Do you know they didn't even bother drawing the lines, and he was offside? So, I mean, what's that? You try to, now, if he's 3-0 up, albeit the decision doesn't really matter if they're 3-0 up, again, I think it is. Rangers, shite first half. Kolak, though.
It's crazy the money they spend on this technology and they can't even use it correctly.
Exactly. Kolak, though, makes it one each after a Raskin cross.
It'd be like fucking buying a Bentley and then driving it into a tree, you know what I mean? It'd be like, it's not how you should be driving that car, mate.
I know. Tillman brought down outside the box, falls inside the box, they give a penalty. Now, they actually checked this, and the guy on commentary goes, we're getting it in our ear that he's going to check this again, and then he didn't check it, and then they give the penalty. So Rangers get a penalty that they shouldn't have got. Nowhere near inside the box, but he falls inside the box, so they give it. Tavernier misses it, and then we get the incident where Tillman gets brought down. Partick Thistle are going to give it back, apparently. The guy takes a touch, heavy touch. We don't know if he's ever going to put this ball back, so Tillman thinks it's in play, takes it round him, skins 6 players, skins a goalie, puts it in the back of the net, gets floored, big brawl. Michael Beale goes, you know what? We're going to give it to Partick Thistle. Tiffany steps up, McGregor puts a wee bit of resistance in, 2 each. Already kind of gave her thoughts on this, but again, if it is against Celtic, or it is... I mean, say that's against Leipzig, when John Lundstrom, right, made it 3-1 last year in that game, but there was something dodgy about the throw-in, and, they weren't ready. Do you try to tell me that Gio's going to be like... Not just Gio, Beale. You try to tell me Beale would be like, aye, we're going to let Leipzig go up and score here to fuck ourselves at the Europa League final?
I'd be like, tough luck.
Tough day. Anyway, Rangers make it 3-2 later on. They go through, but, from a Rangers perspective, this does not fill you with any sort of hope, man. Decisions, performance, shite. Closing thoughts for you. I've already talked about this game enough today.
Oh, I didn't really see it, so it's not much.
You saw the decisions?
I seen the decisions. The poor performance for Rangers. I thought Partick Thistle would give them a game, but at home, we'll have pretty much a full-strength team out, minus Morelos and Kent, who, let's be real, a lot of Rangers fans want out the door anyway. Should be doing better.
Should be doing better, guys. But
although it's the Michael Beale way, isn't it, really? Don't really perform and then sneak it by a goal.
I know, but when you've -1, you need more. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
Bomb just went off. But anyway, Darvell play Falkirk tomorrow, so we'll review that game. Then it will be the Scottish Cup review show. But until then, Rangers 3, Partick Thistle 2.